Hello guys and welcome to today's video. Well, as you join me in this shitty weather, you can also see that the BMW is back again. So the drive axle is fixed. We have a brand new one installed. Excuse me. The wheels are off for a different reason though, so don't panic. The car is 100% fine. But you know, we had a little problem with the speed sensor because yesterday when I was driving, I had, the traction control just kept, flashing even when I was not pushing the throttle and I was on a flat road. So I cleaned that sensor because maybe it became a little bit dirty when installing the new drive shaft. So we hopefully just fixed that. Otherwise, a new sensor is like €20, so it don't really care about it. But today we are gonna talk about something completely different. So yeah, if you didn't know, I went actually from these wheels to these one, and which one people like the most is actually pretty divided, because I did a poll on Instagram and it was like 50% for these and then 48 for these, and like 300 people voted, so it was pretty divided. To be honest, I really do like these, but I just have a small, I just like these a little bit more because these are actually the style that I always wanted, and I could just pick these up for a very good price that I just couldn't leave them for. But why did I go through the hassle of paying like €1,000 for new rims while I had these? Well, very simply, these only weigh 8.5 kilograms a wheel and these weigh 11 kilos a wheel. So let me explain you what the difference is. So you think, well, it's only 2.5 kilograms, that isn't that much. Well, that's not completely true, because it's not just mass that you remove from your car, because making your car lighter is better, but it's also unsprung and rotational mass that you remove. So let me explain very shortly. So when when the engine wants to spin that wheel, it needs power to get the wheel moving. And if your wheel weighs more, it needs more power. So your engine needs to work harder to get the wheel moving. Also, your engine will need to work harder to stop the wheel. Your brakes will need to work harder to stop the wheels. It's a little bit the same as if you want to push like a heavy object from 30 kilograms. So you want to push it aside, let's say it's a big cylinder wall, and you want to push it. And then you want to stop it. And then you have exact same size of cylinder wall, but it's only weighing 20 kilograms. Then you have to push way less harder to get it at the same speed. And you also need to, use less energy to make it stop again. And that's why, things that are lighter are more easy to bring in motion. So what does this actually mean? It means that my car on these wheels will actually stop better and accelerate better than on these wheels. Also, I went back to road tires when I came from semi-slicks, which also have a little bit less friction. So the only the only bad thing I actually have from going from this to that is that I have a little bit less traction on the track in dry weather. Otherwise, this setup is way better for the road. Because actually, I have driven around 1,000 kilometers with these wheels and tires since I actually switched them, and I can definitely feel that my car has like a little bit more push. So what's the difference? Well, I didn't gain any horsepower, but my car became a little bit faster. It went also better on fuel, and the steering went more light. So really, it's a win-win-win. Your car becomes more economical. It's better, like I said, it's better on fuel. It accelerates better. Also, a slightly higher top speed because of less friction from the tires, and better acceleration. It feels like if my car has gained like 10 horsepower, and actually gained like a few newton meters down under, because it's way easier to rev the car up, and it's also from a standstill it's less tricky to get the car moving. So it really is it's not only an optical modification, because otherwise I wouldn't be sure that I would even, you know, spend the money from going from that look to that look. But it's a performance gain that you really makes a difference and really makes, you know, the price worth it. Because how much is a kilogram difference actually between these two? That's what we are going to find out. Okay, so I weighted my new wheels, and with the tire combined they weigh 18.9 kilograms. So if you do that 4 times, because obviously we have 4 wheels, we have a total weight of 75.6 kilograms. Then I weighted my front wheels and they were 21 kilograms, and then my rear wheels, they were 22 kilograms because I have a wider tire over there, and that actually has a total of 86 kilograms. So we have a total difference of 10.4 kilograms, which is, you know, a decent margin. It's a decent save that you will actually feel. Like I said before, I definitely feel the difference. I think, you know, it's you know, the car accelerates better, drives better, moves better. I just think it's an overall performance upgrade. You know, other things, you get better mileage, better acceleration, better top speed because of the lower friction of the wheels and tires. It's not that I hate these semi-slicks, but you know, on a 225 horsepower car like mine, they really are a little bit overkill. I mean, these road tires will do more than enough, you know, at least for this car. If I would be running like 500-600 horsepower like some 1M35 40i's and only have rear-wheel drive, yeah, then of course I would get semi-slick, because otherwise I would burn these tires up in like, you know, a few pulls. But yeah, anyway, so we saved 10.4 kilograms. Is it worth it? In my opinion, yes, because I'm also, you know, I paid €1,450 for this new wheel and tire setup, but I'm selling these for €500, so I actually only have to pay €950 out of my own pocket. And if you know, think about it, it's still, you know, it's a decent amount of money, but you will actually have it back because my car became better on fuel. I mean, it will take a while, but you know, it's not the worst investment ever. So yeah, guys, that was actually my conclusion about, you know, the more lighter wheels and tires. I also actually have a little surprise for you in the future, because we are going to race against some other people again who I actually lost from, and actually, you know, want to do a rematch once I'm stage 2 tuned. So that will be a very nice revenge, you know, video, you know, montage or something. I'm sure how I'm gonna do it, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and we are actually gonna do a rematch very soon against the blue 118D that I raced. You know, I raced him like a couple weeks ago, and the video went online also not that long ago, and we were actually pretty damn even. But now on the more light wheels and tires, I actually should have an advantage over him. We already actually tested it out. I'm not gonna say it yet, but you can probably guess that my car is a little bit faster now. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you very soon. Bye.